I'm having a cup of coffee. I'm pretty chilled at home today. So this is gonna be a relaxed at home overview video of few products I have. If you remember, about 13 days ago in my last skateboarding video, I was testing these tracks right here, the new Slappys I got. And I had a problem with the bushings, the top bushing that became warped because I cranked them too much. And I realized that above the fact they are super loose, super soft, the stock bushings, you shouldn't turn them too much and trying to make them a little tighter. They are loose and soft for a purpose, so that's the way they go. If you want to have a tighter feeling, you need to upgrade them with hard bushings. So if you lower your T-tool, you will end up with damaging your bushings like I did, unfortunately. So don't do the same mistake I made. And the top bushings is warped. In fact, if you see, I actually swapped them because I wanted to see if there was an improvement, but there was no improvement anyway. This track is significantly looser than this one. And the reason is, I don't know if you can see from the video, this is a little bit tighter and this is looser. And the reason is because I have damaged the top bushing and obviously it's warped, so it gives you that instability and uncomfortable feeling when you ride your board. You feel it, but especially when you try to pop, doesn't give you that consistent pop, and when you ride in general, you feel the instability only on the back, in this case, of your board, and it's very annoying, very frustrating. So I decided to give them a try. I did a couple of ollies on the mani pads and shove it. And I haven't skated since because I wanted to skate them again, but I wanted to skate them for good, so I wanted to upgrade the bushings, and I got new bushings. The bushing I got actually are 90A from Slappy. These are the ones that Slappy makes, and so they are the 90A. I know for a fact that the bushings included, the stock bushings are 90A as well, but for some reason sometimes, like, stock bushings in general in trucks don't have the same quality of bushings that you buy separately when you upgrade them. This is like well known for Indy, for example. Their stock bushings in theory are 90 or 92, however they feel like 85 or something, like way softer than they're supposed to be. And I believe it's because it's a cheaper urethane that they use or something like that. And it's probably marketing because they want to force you to upgrade them, spend even more money in bushings, new bushing, new components and stuff like that. So anyway, I bought them 90A again. Some other skaters and other people in like the internet, they suggest to go with 95A, but I'm a bit skeptical because every time any track I tried in my life, if I passed the 90 or 92A, anything closer to 95 or above is very uncomfortable to me because I feel them too tight and I can't skate because I can't turn. I'm not very heavy, so for me 90 should be already perfect because it obviously is proportion to your body weight. So if I can turn my skateboard while I'm riding, it's nonsense to me, so I need to turn. Right, so as I said, one of my tracks is significantly loose than the other, so it makes me feel uncomfortable and have lack of stability. I'm going to upgrade them again with the Slappy's ultra low bushings 98. Also, they were pretty hard to find. I had to order them from Florida, and I'm in California. Nobody around here had these bushings, so I believe that means that these trucks have been popular. They came out about a year ago, and the trucks have been popular. So they been selling pretty fast and pretty well. So I believe a lot of people had my same issue, and they had to buy the replacements, the upgraded bushings. So that's why they were sold out. Even in the Slappy's website, they were sold out. So I had to order them from a seller from a skate shop in Florida, and the skate shop is Relief Skate Supply. So shout out to Relief Skate Supply in Florida, and they are in Panama City actually. So shout out to them. I also bought, they sent me some cool stickers, and I love stickers, as you know. There you go. This is pretty cool actually. It's like the shop business card. All right, so, and a couple of cool stickers. This, and this. All right, so I also bought from them my favorite bearings, ACE High Performance bearing. I love these bearings because they are actually very affordable. They're about like $20, same price of Bones red bearings, but these are way better, way faster. So these ones, I compared them like to Bronson G3 sort of speed, and the price is in the same sort of range of Bones Reds, which are about $20, I think. Bronson G3 are about $30 to $35, so it's like $10-15 less for a very fast, high quality bearing. So I'm going to put these bearings on because the one I have are some old bearings which I actually cleaned with some acetone and speed cream, but I had these bearings for like 5 years already, so there is a point when you cannot really bring back them to life, so you have to say goodbye to them, even if you keep cleaning and lubricate them, especially if you skate on crusty asphalt and sandy areas almost every day. So yeah, I'm going to put these bearings too, and I believe these tracks will be way more enjoyable for me. I'm not gonna assemble them now. I will just probably post a little picture at the end of the video of them assembled with the new bearings and new bushings. And I just wanted to real quick talk about them. Oh, there's another sticker, which is actually a Bone sticker, even though I bought ACE product. I already have ACE stickers, and I think the ACE bearings comes with sticker inside too. So, and by the way, I'm wearing a Power Peralta t-shirt. This is a pretty cool graphic. I used to skate Power Peralta boards, but I stopped buying them because popsicle are not that great in my opinion anymore. If you want to have a good Power Peralta board, you need to spend hundreds of dollars just for a board, because they only focused on flight decks. Those decks are great, but I'm not gonna spend $150 for a board. I want just a regular 7-ply Canadian maple popsicle, and unfortunately they're made in China products. In my opinion, it's not that great. They lose pop pretty soon, and but however, they're still a good brand, still good boards, and I still like their other products like bearings, sometimes Bones wheels. So anyway, I want to show you also something I'm actually pretty excited. It's some shoes I never tried before, but I had their like sister version of them. These shoes are basically related to the Steve Caballero HalfCabs, which I had before for a few times. Like I bought the HalfCab for a total about like 4 or 5 times. So I had some good sessions with them for a long time. They are one of the best shoes out there for skateboarding. And so I bought a scene on Tactics website. They were also on sale. I like the colorway too. They are their sister version, they call, and they basically have very similar design. They're just a little lower, and they are made. They're also old school, and they are made for different pro skater. So this is the box. It's the Vans shoes, obviously. And so let's see them real quick. Okay, so this is the shoe, and it's called Safe Flow. Safe Flow. If you see, it's basically the same layout, the same design. Sorry about the dogs. This building is full of dogs. We love dogs here. That's why the channel is called Curb City Dogs. And so these are basically similar to the HalfCabs, but they are just lower. You see the profile around the ankle is way lower. And I think they would be better because sometimes when I have like high shoes, I noticed that my ankle, my old feet, 41 years old man feet, sometimes are a bit too lazy to bend when you try to ollie. So I think this would be an advantage for me because I have more room to bend my ankle, and having like a high profile around my ankle makes my joint feel a bit trapped. So having like more space here might be an advantage, hopefully. I like the colorway because it's like blue and marshmallow, and I love marshmallows. One of my favorite sweets ever. And yeah, so they look pretty cool. I actually have a few different brand new pairs of shoes that I want to try. Mostly bought from Ross, some other sales. For those who don't know what Ross is a big outlet store in the US where you can find top brands for basically very, very cheap price. But anyway, so I'm going to try them first, I guess, because this is something I never tried before. And yeah, can't wait to try them. Yeah, so, and that's it. So today's video was just about showing some products and partially another overview review of my Slappy Trucks and Slappy Bushings. I'm going to replace them, and we'll have a skate session tomorrow morning. So probably I will upload a skate video tomorrow morning. For today, I'm going to chill. I'm to finish to enjoy my coffee. Right, okay, catch you soon. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.